Okay, so I've seen this many different ways, but let me share kind of my most favorite or most commonly seen ways. One is just the blunt, direct switch. So you're talking about the bride, how you know her, her story, and then you just stop and say, now let's talk about the groom, or put his name in there. Number 2 is the storyline. So how does the groom fit into the bride's story? So let's say they met in college. You could say Liz was an all-star athlete. You could always find her at the gym around 5:30 after her classes were all done. Something about Liz is she's super committed. So once she sets a goal, she sticks to it and she'll keep hitting those targets to hit that goal. Well, this one day in particular, when she was at the gym, she was walking over the treadmill at her normal time when a guy was over there in her exact spot. She had never seen this guy before, but it looked like he was going to be there a long time. And wouldn't you guess, this guy was Mike. Then you can kind of just talk about how their lives intertwined or whatever happened then. And number 3 is sharing from the bride's perspective how she told you about their first time hanging out, meeting, what have you. So you could say something like, I knew Lucas was Kelsey's person the first time she told me about him. She called me up right away after their first date and said how he was such a gentleman. He held the door open for her, and she was so excited to see him the next time. I just knew in that moment that things were going to be different for her. Depending on how well you know the groom, you can kind of add it from either your own perspective, the bride's perspective, or just things you've noticed between their own love story. I hope that helps.